Hell yeah.
How do I link this?
I think you can just link your channel or something.
How though? I might use my main account.
What's your YouTube name?
Tetris0T.
Damn, I can't find you, man.
Yeah, let me find it. I'll link it in Twitch, or in the Discord.
Alright. Yeah, there's the live stream.
Oh, thank you. Can I pop up the chat?
Nice, 100% likes.
Oh, we're all set up. How does it look?
Let me see. You're not viewing the game, so I can't really tell if it's looking good.
Oh, I'm viewing the game now.
Oh, I think it's looking good.
Yeah, high action.
We even have the score count. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna have to like be really quick in changing it and stuff, but I think it'll. I think it might be a good touch. It has so much black space, you know. Like Blink has the chat and stuff in his. Micro has this camera on him. Gotta fill the black space. I think it's a good way. It's an account I made forever ago. I was gonna put Tetris stuff on it, but I always forgot.
Damn, this is taking too long.
Yeah, I know. It's dirty. His room is so dirty.
It's been like 50 minutes already. Ooh, nice T-spin, mister.
Thank you.
Okay, if he's not here within like 10 minutes, I'm actually gonna go to bed.
Understandable. He's back!
Hey, let's go. Warm-ups too? Okay. Yeah, it would be suicide if a Jamba got disqualified.
Why would he get disqualified?
Because today is the deadline.
Oh no!
He hasn't responded. You know, since it's this far into the tournament, I guess he'll receive some extra time though. And
yeah, I think so. I think it's fair. Especially since they're in a different region.
Yep.
And there's the language barrier and stuff. So this right here is...
Yeah, well, the language barrier won't matter if he just doesn't respond.
That's true. This right here is warm-ups. They're doing 2 warm-ups.
Okay, only 2 warm-ups.
Squirtle wins the first one.
FireStorm is misdropping a lot, even if it's warm-ups. I wonder if he's nervous since he's so young, and I guess he's pretty inexperienced.
The vacuum cleaner, you know, is kind of shaking a little bit. He has to warm up his hands a little bit.
Yeah, true.
Alright, they're probably going to start now. Reset the counter!
Nice. Oh, the struggle. No one knows.
That should work. Why didn't it reset the counter? That's the command.
Yeah,
you can't do it as a spectator. Yeah, he was doing it in... Alright, there we go.
Sweet.
Alright, we're going live. FireStorm versus Squirtle. 4 wide versus pure speed. And looks like FireStorm was going to try to do a perfect clear, but opted to stack up for some back-to-backs.
Yeah, they're both doing what they are famous for.
Pretty huge amount of garbage from Squirrel's end and tops FireStorm out.
Yeah, if FireStorm lets him do the 4 wide, he's just screwed.
He got off the perfect clear though, so that cut it in half.
Yeah. No, Squirtle barely had any space to combo.
And he got some pretty huge attacks after that, so Squirtle wasted the whole 4-wide on canceling right there. FireStorm has built up twice some huge attacks, but then misdropped over them, had to cancel them down. He's so fast though, he gets through that like really quickly though. Really clean stack on his end though. Squirtle can get to a good state in his.
They're both playing pretty clean so far. FireStorm is looking better than he did.
A little misdrop on FireStorm's end. Pretty high up, and timely send from Squirtle topped him out. He's building up a huge combo here. So misdrops in FireStorm's end. It's not going to be able to cancel all this. But looks like he messed up, or he didn't hit the whole combo. So FireStorm has some life.
Forward never happened.
Some dirty garbage though on Squirtle's end. He has a pretty decent. It's gotten a lot better with the. Sorry, the down stacking.
I would not go for that T-spin. He had some great ammunition to just send back, but he opted to go for the T-spin.
Yeah. Squirtle misdrops on top of his 4-wide and has to cancel down through it. Gives FireStorm a pretty big advantage here. Oh, I've been forgetting to change the score.
Yeah, he couldn't do the 180 there. Oh, what a fast PC.
Who won that one?
FireStorm won it in 8 seconds. He sent 25 lines.
Alright, now the scores. Oh, no, it's going to change again. Damn. Maybe scoring is pretty unfeasible by hand.
Yeah, FireStorm is playing so fast right now.
Pretty decent combo on Squirrel's end. To some clean garbage. Doesn't really affect FireStorm's field. Gonna be able to get through this pretty cleanly.
Yeah.
Start stacking over the holes though. He should have dug a little more there, but he's in a good state now, I think.
He's playing risky.
Now some misdrops in Squirtle's end kind of screwed him. So I think Squirtle's gotten a lot better mid-game than he used to be, and that's part of the reason why he's been doing so well in tournaments lately. You know, playing Switch, Puyo Puyo, he's one of the best players there, and I think slowing down the game has helped him get a little more fundamentally talented.
Yeah, he seems to be really good at down stacking now, and he's just waiting for the perfect timing to do the 4-wide.
FireStorm is kind of overwhelming him with some APM though. This match.
FireStorm is really fast, it's hard to get off.
Oh, a perfect clear.
Forward. Nice.
Very nice, but FireStorm's going to survive this. Misdrop over his hole though, but more misdrops on Squirtle's end, so he's not going to be able to capitalize. Little T-spin single.
Yeah, he lost the pressure right after.
Nice back-to-back TSD into a TD cannon on FireStorm's end, very nice.
That
beautiful back-to-backs there.
Will be his downfall.
I wonder if my score is even right. I think it's 7-2 right now. FireStorm starts it so quickly though, so I can't check. Clean field on both their ends.
Yeah, it looks like most of the games are decided by the misdrops.
Squirtle stacked over his hole for like a quarter of a second there, and in that moment he's gotten pressured up like 3 lines. So that's pretty tough, but he's hanging on right now.
Yeah,
a lot of APM flying his way.
Such a free time to just spam some lines here.
Mid-game 4-wide from FireStorm sends a good amount.
Yeah, he had so much time, so we tried to combo him out instead of just pressuring. But it didn't work.
He's in a good state right now, FireStorm is, and he gets the win. So these matches are to 8 wins. First, I mean not to 8, to 11 wins instead of the old 15. So
yeah,
getting close
to 11,
to
win by 2.
Match point. Oh, FireStorm stacked over his hole there, giving a Squirtle an easy win. Squirtle only got maybe like a 7 or 8 combo there.
Yeah, you got the forward and the downstep combo in the same combo. It's pretty nice.
FireStorm sending some messy garbage, I see, to Squirtle's end.
Yeah, but it was pretty far down in the matrix, so it was fine.
Squirtle's a good field, though. I don't know if he has the piece that he wants to get through that. He did a pretty nice job with that, I think. Turned it into a back-to-back. Some stacked TSDs on FireStorm's end. He cancelled one of them, though. A couple misdrops over his hole, so FireStorm's going to have to stack up a lot here.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Turned it into Tetris, TSD Tetris. It's pretty nice. Stacked TSDs. And a misdrop on Squirrel's end. Gonna kill him.
Yeah, you can't really afford Mr. versus FireStorm. His APM is too high.
Yeah, exactly. And it's pretty consistent too, so that one mistake is usually gonna seal the deal. Pretty nice combo there, and some down stacking from Squirtle. FireStorm just cancels all of it though. No effect on his screen.
Yeah, I didn't actually think he was that big of a timing player, but he's actually doing really well with the timing, FireStorm.
Yeah, I think so as well. Staying really low this game. Pretty nice, clean back-to-backs.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's thinking too much. He's just doing what he feels, right?
Squirtle overshot his J piece there a little bit. It kind of canceled out some attacks he had, and he had to clean through it, which slowed down his APM.
Oh, that's an interesting 4-wide.
Yeah, it's pretty even state here. They're both pretty low.
None of them are going for any big attacks. They're mostly just down stacking each other.
Squirrel's having to get through this a little bit quicker. Stayed pretty static in his field for a while, and I think he got through it. I think he's in a good place now, but that was pretty dangerous for a while. Very clean field. Sending a lot of strong attack. FireStorm sends a lot of it back. Now it's kind of getting to that point where we're going to have a winner soon.
Yeah, they're both at the top.
Little misdrop on Squirrel's end, and I don't think he has the pieces to get through this, and FireStorm takes that match. This is game point.
Yep, it's game point.
10-3. Pretty nice large combo built here.
He got the stack pretty well, but he couldn't execute it. That's bad.
FireStorm was ready to cancel anyway. Big spike, and a misdrop is going to seal the deal. That's one more for Squirtle. Now 4-10. Ooh, some nice clean sends underneath this 4-wide for Squirtle this time. He has a really nice state. He's going to send a few more here. He might have a good chance. Squirtle, it looks like FireStorm got through it though. Yeah, now he has a really clean field.
Yeah, Squirtle struggled to maintain the pressure. He got off some Tetrises instead of going for some T-spins.
They're really clear through these lines pretty quickly. He did a good job of that, I think. You can't be too slow on clearing down against FireStorm though.
No, I don't blame him.
FireStorm is really fast, and you know, since he's an ultra player, he can send these sends, and that's game.
And that's GG's.
Well played. So now FireStorm will go on to face our very own in the next match, and that's actually that would be the semifinals, right?
Yeah, now we're into the semifinals.
So, one more match on the other end. It's going to be Micro versus Ajamba, if you have a response. And that'll be another good one. See who's going to the finals.
Yeah,
wait, you can see who goes to the semifinals. You said these are the quarterfinals?
Yeah, this was the quarterfinals. So
what other matches are there?
It will be me against FireStorm, and Jake one is also through to the semis. So he will play Micro Bliss or Ajamba, depending if they even play the match.
Oh, I see. Very nice. So you already played your quarterfinal match?
Yeah, I already played it versus Shan. So
oh, that's right.
Looks like he wants to play the match already.
Oh?
Sure.
Are you going to play him?
Yeah, I guess. Why not, since we're both here?
We can stay online then.
Yeah, let's play since his room is still clean.
Find your way back home.
So it looks like we have a match coming up. We have FireStorm, victor of the last match, playing Chocolate.Tomty, our victor of the top bracket.
Well, you might have to get someone else to co-stream with you if I'm gonna play.
Yeah. I'll
maybe
ask
more
him.
than PSL. Or maybe Microbliss since he isn't playing anyways. Alright. Thanks for the stream, man.
Oh no, thank you for joining me.
Sure. Glad. Bye.
Bye. Alright. Oh, did they get a new room? No, I think they're still in here. So, Chocolate.Tomty is used to be known as Dota Mistern on Hard Drop. He's a very fast player. Has some pretty good APM output, and it's going to be interesting to see how he fares versus ridiculous speed and ridiculous APM output from FireStorm. So, wish him the best, and I hope he does well in this match. But it's going to be tough for him, I think. Are they still in this room? We have FireStorm still spectating. Chocolate's left. Maybe it's warming up in the bot room or something. Hello FireStorm, welcome to my stream. You guys gonna be playing, or are you just waiting for Chocolate to warm up? Yeah, it would be 11-0. In your favor. Oh, 10-minute warm up. Okay. Let's play some sprint then. No, let's play some cheese. Excellent, enjoy your pizza. I had Chinese earlier, it's very good. Hamburger pasta. Oh, nice. It's like hamburger helper with some pasta in it. No, I messed up. Finesse error screwed me over there. Damn. Didn't mean to hold. I'm really bad at cheese now. I used to be so good at this. Darn, that was close to being a good one. Almost sub 20 though, haven't hit that on this account. I think Twitch is still down. Yep. I'll have a tab for Twitch support up. Darn. So for this game mode, the first thing you gotta do is pretty much you gotta read the game field. You gotta... So like the first element is scanning the depth, or scanning your pieces, see what you can do for the first few lines and seeing how that impacts the lines below them. And if it doesn't clear a path, then you're pretty much better off restarting. Ooh, this one's looking good. I spoke too soon. Yep, definitely too soon. Ah, that's a mistake. I can't even see if anyone's streaming. I can't even open the main page. Oh, we have a match. First day of college was today, or first day of classes. First time I teach is in like 2 weeks. That's gonna be interesting. It's a lot of practice and you know, going over stuff. All right, looks like they're starting. Pretty quick TSD from Chuckled, and a little mess up on FireStorm's end. Clears through it like nothing though, and some really dirty garbage on, I'm just gonna call him Dota, that's easier. Dota's end, and he couldn't get through it. That's 1-0. FireStorm is now the first player 1. So a pretty good initial spike from Dota, and FireStorm counters by building over his dirty garbage that was sent to him and just sending APM, which kills him. He didn't even think about downstacking there. That's pretty impressive. He's so confident in just being able to output it and stay output some APM and stay safe. I understand. Pizza's very important in its own way. So Dota's kind of in a bad spot here, and he can't get out of it. So it looks like Dota has had pretty good openers comparatively to FireStorm, but FireStorm is able just to reverse the field and send a lot of APM. Dota had a really bad block for what he had there. He couldn't really downstack it like he could, or like he wanted to, and he knew he was kind of screwed because he was pretty high up at that point. Pretty mirrored fields at the start, and Dota has a pretty good chance of downstacking this pretty well, and FireStorm doing some fancy T-spins here, some floating ones, and sends a whole field into Dota there. I don't think he can get out of this. Nope. It's 5-0. So right now the output is just overwhelming. Dota doesn't really know how to counter that. He didn't even have a chance to send any of that garbage back. That was incredible APM. So a little side 4-wide from FireStorm. He's going to use it mainly to cancel with Dota send him though. So FireStorm is stacking up for a Tetris there and sending it where Dota is actually able to send a couple lines of dirty garbage, but FireStorm sends it right back, and he has a back-to-back T-spin setup. Builds a super T-spin double. Clean field Dota's in though. If he can get through this, he's going to have a good chance of survival. And he has sent some dirty garbage to FireStorm. I think what FireStorm's doing is he's canceling a lot of what's sent at him, but he's only canceling part of it and leaving him with some dirty lines. But Dota's really high up. He's going to really need to just concentrate on down stacking right here. Sends a TSD, and he actually did a really good job there. Got through all the garbage he needed to while sending a couple outputs, and he has a really clean field now, whereas FireStorm misdropped a little bit. He turned it into a back-to-back TSD though, and is in really good shape to send a pretty nice spike over. There's a little forecast TSD there, FireStorm's end. Into a misdrop though, so it didn't really do anything. Pretty nice prop TSD there. He's trying to go for a fancy Yakin one right there. He got it off. A couple more attacks, and this is a pretty good spike over, but Dota's field looks pretty nice. So, FireStorm stacked for T-spin triple there, and he used it to cancel. Nothing much going on here. It's kind of just haven't really been sending much for the last like 30 seconds or so. Just occasional spins, but now I think FireStorm's really gonna have to get through here because he hasn't really sent much. But a misdrop on Dota's end is really gonna prove costly when FireStorm just sends the house. You gotta be careful. It's one hesitation against that potential output of FireStorm, and you can just just good night. FireStorm has a lot of dirty garbage here. He's gonna really have to think about getting down, but he's mostly been stacking over the garbage in these cases. But Chocolate's in a pretty safe position, and has been sending some decent attacks here. FireStorm has a pretty nice state now, and he's going to start using this to his advantage and sending some ultra over. Chocolate survives it pretty well and begins sending some counter spins. Pretty nice clean back-to-back field on FireStorm's end though. It's very low. Very nice clean open hole though on Dota's end. He kind of had like a tough top of it. Like the surface was kind of jagged, and not a lot of pieces can fit in those, so he kind of had to stack up a little bit to get through it, and that kind of slowed him down. Now you have the APM coming in from FireStorm, so Chocolate has to get through just a few more lines, and he'll be in a good position. And I think he's able to do that. FireStorm's stacking pretty high for this for these back-to-backs though. See how this turns the game. FireStorm did not get the piece he wanted there, and it looks like he might lose this. I think he did. Yeah, good job. Give 1 point to Chocolate. Perfect clear on FireStorm's end. Sends a lot of nice clean garbage. And Chocolate stacks that all down. But instead of pushing up FireStorm, and he actually gets pushed up himself. He's gonna get through a lot of that garbage though. Still has a little more to go before he's safe. And here is where it's really dangerous. His field is kind of it's gonna be really hard for him to get through this with the PC he has and the pressure that's coming in. Okay, it says that I was disconnected for a second, so if I disconnected, I'm sorry. Blame YouTube. Oh, Twitch would have been fine. Alright. So this is like more like a down stacking battle right here. Not a lot of spins going on. FireStorm stacks one real quick. Misdrops his eye block. Props it off, and it's in a pretty good position with a half-built side 4-wide. Can use it to cancel. It's kind of awkward piece on Chocolate's field. It's blocking his hole. He gets through it. He has a pretty nice back-to-back sends. Pretty nice clean field to get through. FireStorm has his hole blocked here. He's gonna... No, he's not gonna be able to get through it. Second win from Dota. Perfect clear setup on FireStorm's side. He doesn't get it. Pretty smart way to prop that T-block on Dota's end, but doesn't end up helping. Put it in that particular position so he didn't block his hole. A nice donation from FireStorm. Sends a couple more TSDs, stacks up some more. Very nice. Consistent APM, and Dota has to really stack down here. He's gonna get through it. Nice, another donation from FireStorm. Very nice T-spin knowledge here. A little 4-wide built here. It's been liking those mid-game 4-wides. They haven't done much though. It's mainly been using those to cancel. Little misdrop. And he gets through it, but his field's pretty messy. Still has a little more to go. I think he's in good state now since he's at the bottom. On the other hand, some attacks coming in on to Dota. He has a really clean field though. He's gonna transfer a lot of that APM over. And FireStorm's field actually looks pretty messy here. He's gonna have to get through his hole. I don't know if that was a misdrop, but definitely not a good placement there, and a third win from Dota. Like a Hellcat. We had a couple TSDs set up on FireStorm's end. He accepts a lot of that garbage so he can send it back. A little misdrop. He's in a good state though. So is Chocolate. Actually, a great state from Chocolate because FireStorm didn't have the right piece there and he had to stack over his hole. He was able to get through that with pure speed though, so a little more APM would have won him the game there, but looks like FireStorm's in a pretty safe spot now. Misdrop on Chocolate's end. He'd be able to get through this normally, it's not that bad, but he's accepting a lot of lines at this point, and he got his eye block stuck on the end, so it's a 10th win and it's game point for FireStorm. A 3-wide combo from FireStorm. Didn't really get the right piece and it screwed him. 4th win for Chocolate. Tom T. Misdrop on FireStorm's end. Not a terrible one, but he's going to just stack through it. He's accepting a lot of pressure in the meantime, but he turns it into 3 back-to-back, so it's a great down stacking there. So FireStorm's not in any danger there. He had some dirty garbage, but he just combos through it and sends some to Dota of his own. He's in a pretty good state himself, though. I lied. Good games. That's it. FireStorm takes it 11-4. Well played. That was a huge spike. That was like, let's see, 3 lines here. That was maybe like 12, 15 lines. Nice spike. Good games, Firestorm. Well done. And the stream is ending. Thanks for watching, guys. Next time it'll be on Twitch, on twitch.tv/harddrop. See you guys there.